Let's get into Rosie O'Donnell because I feel like that's all I was seeing all weekend. Rosie O'Donnell and Trump going back and forth on social media. So Rosie's firing back at Trump after his comment about revoking her citizenship. So this is really interesting. This all kind of started after Rosie criticized Trump's government after his response to the Texas floods. I was away off the show last week, and it was just devastating seeing all that footage come out and the families and the children involved. So Trump then fired back, didn't like the criticism from Rosie O'Donnell, and essentially is kind of threatening to take away her citizenship, which I don't think he actually can do. He said, Rosie O'Donnell is not in the best interest of our great country. I am giving serious consideration to taking away her citizenship. She is a threat to humanity and should remain in the wonderful country of Ireland if they want her. And that's in reference to Rosie having moved to Ireland after Trump took the Oval Office, became the president again. She made that very clear that she moved to Ireland because she wasn't happy with who the current president is. And you and I have talked about this. I mean, this goes back, the feud between these two goes back 20 years.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. When Rosie had her talk show, and she's a comedian as well. But she often poked fun at Trump, who at the time was a reality I mean, of course, business mogul, but also a reality TV host. And she often made fun of him on her show.
Yes.
But her latest comment, she's fired back to Trump, so this is kind of going back and forth. And she recently said, I'm everything you fear, a loud woman, a queer woman, a mother who tells the truth, an American who got out of the country before you set it ablaze. You are everything that is wrong with America. Shots fired. Now we'll see if Trump responds, which I'm sure he will at midnight tonight.
I'm sure.
As he does when we're all asleep.
It's very true. All right, let's go to Rihanna, because anytime we get to talk about her is a good day in my books. I'm such a huge fan of hers. So she was at the LA premiere of her new movie, Smurfs. She, of course, is the voice of Smurfette. This is kind of a reboot of the Smurfs movies that came out in 2011 and 2013 that Neil Patrick Harris was kind of the lead of. It was a mixture of live action and animation. So this is a bit of a reboot, even though she is still reprising the voice and the role of Smurfette. But there she is with her two little boys. So adorable. There's the cast. She's pregnant with her third child. Of course, it was a big fun surprise for everybody at the Met Gala when she revealed that she was pregnant with her third child. But it's just so fun seeing her little boys with all the different Smurfs characters. I just like Rihanna being a mom. She looks like she is just so happy. And by the way, I was in Barbados and we drove, because she's from Barbados, so people go and look at her childhood home and you're like, oh wow, this is where she came from. And then you drive by just up the island what her home looks like now in Barbados. You guys, it was a hotel. It was the biggest house I've ever seen in my life, but she deserves it. She's amazing.
Coming up this week on the show, actually, my interviews with cast members. I spoke to John Goodman, plays Papa Smurf, and when I screened this movie this weekend, I never knew I needed John Goodman as Papa Smurf in my life until I heard him. And I'm like, of course, this is the perfect voice for Papa Smurf. And if you don't believe me, wait till you see the movie. Then you go, oh my gosh, yes. So I speak to John Goodman, a number of others. Super cool to see Dan Levy and Sandra Oh also voicing characters in Smurf. Yeah, it's a great cast.
That's so cool. All right, now I know that we aired all my interviews for Superman last week on the show. This, was a big movie. There was so much media surrounding this, so much push for this big movie. So here's how it did over the weekend. It's now the third biggest box office opening for 2025. This is like the reboot of DC. You know how Marvel films are just like dominating and doing so well. There's been a lot of criticism about DC over the past couple of years, but James Gunn, who directed this, he's been brought in to kind of revamp the DC and these characters, these iconic characters like Superman. So there was a lot of pressure on this movie to see how well it was going to do. Brought in $122 million at the domestic box office, which is really big. I think because it's such a big movie, people had like really high expectation for the numbers to come in. So I don't know if it hit the numbers that people were wanting, but it, like I said, third biggest box office film of 2025. So I mean, that's pretty exciting when it comes to opening box office numbers. And there I am interviewing the cast.
Yeah, for sure.
Because we're going to see them. Like now with these numbers coming in, like we're going to see these actors and these characters in a number of DC films coming up. So it's just the beginning for DC.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. I got nerdy there, Arnie. I'm sorry.
No, that's
fine. DC and Marvel. Carolyn's like, yes, correct.
Also, coming to a close this weekend, Coldplay. Coldplay has said goodbye to Canada, but not before frontman Chris Martin clarifying the comments he made about Toronto's Rogers Stadium earlier this week. Take a look.
And we'd like to say thank you so much for coming through all the bull you have to come through to this weird stadium in the middle of nowhere. So thank you for... I just want to say that I have never criticized this stadium that was beautifully, kindly built for us to play in. And I don't mean to say anything mean at all. I'm so grateful that we have somewhere where we can...
Oh, he's always so nice.
Yeah, and Chris, you didn't have to apologize. We know exactly what you meant.
I know. I just think he felt bad. So Rogers Stadium is this new stadium. It is kind of in the middle of nowhere. I flew home Saturday. I could see it near the airport, and the fireworks are going off.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was Friday night I flew in. So I was like, hey, that's Coldplay. So I think he was just trying to be one with the fans. He's like, I get it. We're kind of out here. There's a lot of traffic. I mean, there's still a bit of criticism going on because it's a new stadium, a new venue for huge concerts. This was a bit of a guinea pig situation with Coldplay performing. But people were a little upset that he was potentially criticizing it. So you're seeing him then apologize nights later, being like, I didn't mean to criticize it, but I don't know. It's so cool. It's a cool venue. It's just it's new and there's kinks to work out, you know?
Yeah, for sure. And I think there was quite a bit of progress from night one to the end in moving the foot traffic in and out.
Yeah.
So anyway, everyone on social loved it regardless.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
our producer Sonia was there. I was living through everybody's social media posts about it.
I know. I feel like based on those social media, I'm not actually miss the post that I haven't lived life until I'm seeing Coldplay.
Is that what people were saying?
Yeah, and I was feeling there was some FOMO, and I'm like, okay, Coldplay needs to move on because I feel like my life is lacking right now. So please stop with the social media posts.
I know. The fireworks are so cool, though.